The French alphabet has 26 letters, which are the same letters as in English. Because French and its alphabet are more methodical, they consist of phonetic rules. So it's possible to sound out French words in most situations, because it's more phonetic than English. However, the pronunciation will be different, because French is a Romance language, so the letters, their pronunciations, and spellings look like this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, E, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Before learning other concepts that relate to the alphabet, it's important to understand the idea behind the basic 26 letters. While some consonants have the same sound as in English, some letters deviate in pronunciation, especially the vowels. As in father, a unique sound like a relaxed E like in see, like in go, and oo, which is made with rounded lips and tongue forward. Oo. Still, other letters have a different sound than in English, like G and J. The two letters make the sound of a soft J, like in measure, J. On the other hand, a letter like R is more throaty, because it's rolled in the throat and not in the tongue like in English. R. Lastly, the letter Y is just Greek I, which is a common way to express it in many Romance languages, and the last letter, Z, is the same as in Canadian and British English, Z. Overall, this is the pronunciation of the 26 letters in French, and now we can actually learn the key sound differences and basic sound rules. French pronunciation differs from English mainly because of nasal vowels, silent letters, and accents. Nasal vowels let air escape through your nose while speaking, and is something I showed in the previous video and will explain more later. Silent letters are made from final consonants, specifically is, t, d, p, and x. Accents change the vowel sound or meaning, and I will explain them in a moment. The point of learning these concepts is to understand how French sounds in speech, and while mentioning them here is necessary, it's better to listen to French daily and hear how native speakers say such sounds. This is done to understand the phonetics of French. Still, these are just the differences in sound, which is simple to get used to, but in terms of pronunciation, there are additional rules. Final is, t, d, p, and x are usually silent at the end of words, like vous, petit, trop, de. At the end of a word is silent unless it has the acute accent, like café. H is never pronounced, but it can allow a liaison, which I explained in the previous video and will explain more later. So, these are basic pronunciation rules in French, but now we need to analyze the accents. In French, there are 5 types of accent marks. Let's begin with the acute accent. The acute accent is only placed on the letter E, and the effect makes E sound like E, as in café. This accent never appears on any other vowel, so if you see E, you will know it's pronounced like E. Examples are café, éléphant. Another accent is the grave accent, which can be placed on a, and u. When placed on the effect opens the sound to e, like in bed. But when placed on a or u, there is no change in pronunciation, and only the meaning changes. Examples are père, père, très, très, ou. Another accent is the circumflex accent, which can be placed on all vowels. The effect it has is that it indicates an older letter, usually is, that was dropped in history. Sometimes the accent slightly lengthens the vowel, making the change in pronunciation subtle and often regional. Examples are forêt, forêt, hôpital, hôpital, île, île. As a note, the circumflex accent can also be used to distinguish homophones, like do, versus do, of the. Another accent is the cd, which is only placed on c. The effect changes the hard k sound on the letter c into a soft is before the vowels a, or u. Essentially, without the cd, the letter c before a, or u would be hard, like in car, car. So, this accent is needed to change the hardness into softness on c when it precedes such vowels. Examples are garçon, façade, leçon. The last accent is the trema, which can be placed on e, and u. Its effect means that the vowel must be pronounced separately from the one before it, considering that vowels with this accent will be placed next to another vowel. This is done to preserve the pronunciation of a vowel separately, because without the trema, vowels would normally combine into one sound. Examples are Noël, Noël, naïve, naïve, ambigu, ambigu. So, this is how accents work in French. And now, we can finish learning French sounds and pronunciation with additional useful concepts. Previously, I mentioned the liaison, and a liaison happens when a normally silent final consonant is pronounced because the next word begins with a vowel or mute ash. This concept makes speech flow smoothly, although not every possible liaison is made in casual speech, as it's more common in formal situations. Examples are vous avez, petit ami, petit ami. Moreover, nasal vowels in French relate to the letters in and im. We do not pronounce these letters clearly at the end. If in or im comes after a vowel and isn't followed by another vowel, the sound is nasalized, meaning that air passes through your nose. Common nasal sounds in French are enfant, b, p, un. Furthermore, French has the two ashes, mute ash and aspirated ash. A mute ash acts like the word starts with a vowel, allowing for a liaison and elision. An example is l'homme, which is made from l'homme. The aspirated ash does the opposite. It blocks a liaison and elision, even though the letter is still silent, like in le haricot. French also has elisions, which use apostrophes to omit a sound when speaking. Elisions happen when short words that end in a vowel drop it before another vowel or mute ash, thus being replaced with an apostrophe. Examples are j'aime, j'aime, l'ami, l'ami, c'est, c'est. Finally, French has digraphs, which are combinations of vowels that become one sound. Common French digraphs are me, pin, o, chou, fou, moi, and per, of. As you can see, a plus e make e, and a plus e also make e. A plus u or a plus a plus u make o. A plus u make u. A plus e make wa, and a plus u or a plus u make a. Overall, this is how the alphabet, its sounds, and its rules work in French. And at the end of the day, the best way to understand them is to listen to spoken French, because this way, comprehending how the language truly sounds will simplify and accelerate your learning.